Less than an hour ago, GE Lighting flipped the switch at Nela Park, turning on more than 1 million bulbs to light up the holiday season in East Cleveland. Beautiful.
Look at that. Wow. This year's a special celebration, too. A century of holiday light shows just like this. So that has got us to wondering about the history and the significance of the tradition.
News 5's Michelle Jarboe spoke with those in the know leading up to tonight's big festivities.
Just that magic. It was such a magical place.
Marie Carr grew up with a behind-the-scenes view of a winter wonderland. Her father, Frank, designed the Nela Park Christmas display for 25 years.
Any part of our house at any one time could have numerous big ornaments or big parts of the decoration sitting in process.
We talked to him in 1984.
A girl bring a tray of pastries.
A video that brings back memories.
Those holiday displays were pretty much equal part engineer and designer.
Shining light on the innovation happening at a pioneering industrial park, the historic home of GE Lighting.
Everything here is hand-built, and we pride ourselves in that.
I recently walked the park with Debbie George. She's been dreaming up this display for more than 2 decades, recycling vintage pieces, brainstorming new ones, and troubleshooting.
We do have to wrestle with the squirrels, and they like to eat through the wires, so that's a biggie here.
This year, you'll find candles all over the place, up high and down low, celebrating 100 years of displays with a giant birthday cake.
Did you originally think the cake was going to be smaller?
I'm not real good with scale.
Clevelanders used to follow a winding path between the buildings here.
People would drive around, and they'd drive through Candy Cane Lane.
Now, the action happens on Noble Road, and GE Lighting is much smaller. Savant, a company focused on smart home technology, bought the business a few years ago. And in 2022, GE Lighting sold Nela Park to a real estate developer. But the company made a commitment to staying put and keeping the light show alive.
So many people have so many memories of this tradition, and no one wants to see it go away.
Ben Sable took me inside the warehouse where holiday magic begins.
It gives me a little bit of a chill, a little bit of excitement just to be in the space.
He's a spokesman for the company, which isn't going anywhere.
This is the home of GE Lighting. And we've been doing this for 100 years. We plan on doing it for 100 more.
Evolving from old school bulbs to a rainbow of high-tech fixtures.
It's all rooted in the innovation that happened when Thomas Edison invented the light bulb. And that string of innovation continues today.
These are some of the original GE lights from the past.
Debbie looks back at that history every year, drawing inspiration from old photos and shopping guides.
I went to art school, but I could never draw. I couldn't paint. I had to figure out what do I want to do, so it had to be something that was hands-on.
Designing the national Christmas tree, too, with a replica here at Nela Park.
The night of the light up. It's just so nice to see people's faces.
A moment of awe across generations.
So it's the one time of the year that Nela Park, GE could show off what they were doing inside those gates, to everybody.
The story of a place and people who lit up the world.
It's more than about the holiday lighting, and it's touched everyone's life in some way.
In East Cleveland, Michelle Jarboe, News 5.
That was a history lesson. That was great. That was great. That video from 1984, though, it wasn't that long ago, everybody. Come on now.
Not to us, but yes.
Yeah. Hey, Nela Park is going to be lit up around the clock through January 6th, and now that the lights are on, the design team's already starting to plan what they're doing next year.
It was cool to see the storage room, and it's just so nice when there's a tradition that sticks around and just honestly gets better every year.
And remember, they're all LED lights now, so the electric bill is only thousands rather than millions.
And they cover that bill.
And they cover
it. Beautiful. Can't wait to go see it in person.